welcome back to my channel. My name is Tamara Todd and I'm a pro makeup artist from London. And today we're going to be talking all things dry skin. So if you're suffering from a dry skin and you want to learn how to do makeup, stay with me. Before we move on to the video itself, I wanted to ask you to leave a comment below to support my channel. All of your views and comments, they massively help me to grow. Let me know what you want me to create in my next videos, so this channel is as useful as possible for you. Good makeup application starts with a good skincare prep. The toner I use today is the Glow Toner from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm using reusable cotton pad. When working on myself, I can re-wash them and reuse them again. Like this, I'm reducing the amount of garbage that goes into the ocean. Unfortunately, with age, our skin becomes drier, and under the eyes is one of these areas that tends to crease. So it is very important to put the moisture under my eyes. So before I move on with any other skincare product, I'm going to pop these patches, Beauty Drugs, Black and Goldie. While I'm doing the rest of my skincare, these patches are going to pack the moisture into my under eye area. The next step into my skincare prep is going to be the serum. This one is the Magic Serum from Charlotte Tilbury. Serum has more active ingredients that penetrate your skin on a deeper levels, bringing that moisture into your skin. And the next step in my skincare prep is Magic Cream from Charlotte Tilbury. This cream works magic on my skin personally. I know that it doesn't suit everybody, but as my skin is more on the dry side, I feel like its moisturizing properties suit perfectly. If a moisturizer is too light or of a gel formulation, I find that throughout the day my skin tends to get tight and I just don't like that feeling. So normally I use more moisturizing, more rich creams, and this one at this point works really well for me. I'm going to remove the eye patches and put some Charlotte Tilbury's Magic Eye Cream. Now, I'm not sponsored by Charlotte Tilbury, however, at this point of my career, everything she produces really delivers, and personally for me, it works. I already mentioned it in my video where I talk about the skin prep for the models. I really rate this product. I love its consistency. I like how dewy the feel of this cream is. I like to apply it under the eye quite generously because I like to apply concealer much later in the makeup routine. So until the moment when I get to the under eye area, this cream is going to be fully absorbed and my concealer is going to go nice and smooth. Especially I want to target the crow's feet area, this area over here where I smile and my wrinkles appear. This started to happen more after I turned 30, and what I find happens throughout the day is that this area dries out really quickly and the concealer starts to gather around the areas, and when I smile these lines become even more prominent. Another product I want to show you is the lip moisturizer from Australian brand Lucas Popo. Please do not mix it with the Dr. Popo that is available on the English market. These two products are completely different, and I find that Dr. Popo does not work as well on me personally as the original brand from Australia. I have a huge bottle of it, which you see I'm nearly finished. I just feel like this product does not dry my lips, and every time I use it on my clients, they always ask me what have I put on their lips because the feeling is just incredible. The foundation I'm going to be using today is a Light Wonder from Charlotte Tilbury. I really like this foundation on dry skin. On dry skin, on mature skin, this works miracle. The consistency is very light. It is also really reflecting, and you don't need a lot of it as long as you don't have any major outbreaks and your skin is generally in a nice condition. This foundation will be a beautiful choice for you. I am going to use a number 6. This is an olive golden undertone. In the summertime, I can be number 7, which is a little bit more the warmer pigment in it. Also have number 1, which is the warm palest color in the range. You can just mix these two and control the shade throughout the year. When I was 20, 25, I could take any foundation on my skin, nothing creased, everything looked good. But I find that with age, more moisturizing formulas work better. I like to use buffing brushes when applying my foundation. If you like to use your hands, no harm there, use your hands, that is absolutely fine. I personally just do not like the feeling of the greasy hands afterwards. I like to check my phone often during applying my makeup or touching cups of tea, cups of coffee. I just don't like that feeling. But I know that a lot of my clients do use their hands and fingers, and there is nothing wrong with that. Just do whatever works better for you. Now, if you have any concerns of the fine lines, for example, smile lines, with age I started to notice that my dimples are turning into smile lines. And throughout the day, if I applied a thick layer of foundation around that area, it just seems to be creasing more. So the key here is to avoid piling on the product. If you applied a lot of product in that area, so before you're setting it with powder, just take a clean cotton bud and remove the excess from this area, and then maybe even pat with a finger just to make sure that around this creasing area the product overlay is as minimal as possible. You can see how nice and glowing this foundation is. The next step in my makeup application is going to be the contouring, and I like to use cream products when contouring my face. Before I used to use powders often, but again I find that with age cream products, they work better. Formula is super lightweight and it blends into almost all of the foundation seamlessly. This is one of the most natural contouring products that I have tried so far. I like to define the jawline, my cheekbones, and I'm working in a small motions. The brush I'm using is from MAC 159S. I really like that MAC finally have changed all of their brushes into synthetic ones. That makes me very happy. I like to dab a tiny shadow under my nose to make it visually smaller. A little bit on the temples, just to narrow down my forehead. I've got quite wide face, so anything that helps make it slimmer it works for me. I'm going to use concealer from Charlotte Tilbury again. The Retoucher Conceal and Trick Stick. Normally I'm number 3 in her concealer, but as it is winter and I'm losing my color, I'm going to be mixing number 3 and number 2 together. Being a makeup artist really helps because of course in my kit I have many different shades. It is always nice to have a shade lighter and a shade darker of any creamy products that you have, because in the winter time when we are losing our color and become paler, not always you are just one color. Sometimes you may be that in between, so having one shade darker and one shade, or maybe even 2 shades lighter of the foundation and of the concealer can help you achieve the right color that you are at that given moment. I'm quite lucky with my skin and I like to have my 8 hours of sleep most of the days, so I don't have a lot of dark circles to cover. If you have a stronger discoloration under the eye, you need to be using a stronger product. So something that has more pigment, but if you are having a dry skin, it has to be something that is moisturizing. Whatever is left on my brush, just underneath these areas around here, where my smile lines becoming deeper with time and creating some shadow. So I'm visually brightening this area, making it less noticeable. My next step is going to be blusher from Dear Dahlia. Today I'm going to be using the Sunset Romance. Cream products, they don't tend to dry out the skin throughout the day, and if you want to use a powder blusher afterwards, you can always go over with another color or similar color and set it with a powder. Customize. Take all of the advice the makeup artists or makeup professionals are giving to you, try it, and then if it works for you, take it. If it doesn't work for you, move on. There are so many products on the market right now to cater for everybody. And this is the beauty of makeup, that you can experiment. Yeah, I really like this color. It's a very nice neutral color. It's not too pink, it's not too peach, and on my olive undertone, this color works really well. What I like is that it looks like skin. I don't see any product. I look like myself, but better, without overloading my skin with unnecessary layers. Now some time have passed since I have applied my foundation and my concealer, so I want to move on and powder. The powder choice will also be crucial when working with the dry skin. You don't want to bake. You don't want to create thick unnecessary layers on your skin. So the powder choice has to be quite light. A good options for dry skin, by Terry hyaluronic powder, has hyaluronic acid in it, which means that throughout the day it's going to take the moisture out of the environment and bring it into your skin. It's a beautiful powder, it is very lightweight, it goes on the skin smooth, it smoothes the appearance of pores. But today I want to show you another option. I quite like these ambient powders from Hourglass. The one I chose for myself today is Luminous Light. It is a medium skin toned, very lightweight, it has reflective properties in it, and as I do not suffer with any oily areas, this is a great choice of a powder for me. It sets the foundation or concealer, it mattifies really lightly, but it still leaves a glowing sheen over your skin. I don't think you can go wrong with this. I can use this powder on most of my face. I do like to glow. I do like this finish. I find it's really attractive on me or any skin that is dry or mature because it creates an inner radiance to the skin. If you do have oily areas, especially in the T-zone, perhaps choose a different powder, something that is more of an oil control, and only apply it on these areas that are of your concern. And my final step of my skin work is going to be the cream highlighter. This one is Sunrise Highlighter Crayon from Laura Mercier. You can see I've used most of it already. It's a very beautiful creamy highlighter. It works perfectly for me in the summertime when I'm more tanned, but I just wanted to show you this product, how beautiful it highlights. Because it has a little bronze finish to it, I'm going to concentrate on the top part of my cheek where I have applied blusher. This is going to be almost like a continuation of my blush with a little bit more shimmer to it. It just looks like your skin is so fresh and so dewy and youthful and healthy. And I'm just dabbing it in a very light motions because this is also the area that tends to crease, especially when I smile. Last thing you want is to emphasize on this area. I don't want layers of the product to move, open up, and then highlight. Now I'm going to move on my eyes. As I'm creating a flawless daytime look, I don't need anything too strong. Usually I just put mascara and get on with my day. But today I want to show you this beautiful 5-color palette from Dior, and I'm going to use this brown shade on my eyes. And makeup is going to be really simple. All I'm gonna do is just apply that shimmery eyeshadow on my eyelid and concentrate closer to the lashes, and then whatever is left I'm just going to blend away. I used to wear heavier makeup looks when I was younger, especially when I was dancing. Stronger looks suit me, but I find that again, I'm mentioning age so often, but there is no escape from it. We all gonna age at some point, and I feel for every day the less is more. As long as you have a very beautiful radiant canvas, when your skin looks nice and healthy, your eyelashes are curly and coated, you know, the eyeshadow is not as important. So I'm not gonna spend too long time making designs, blending from one color to another. I'm just gonna overlay this beautiful bronzy eyeshadow all over my eye, and you can see how it elevates the look. Here, no more than that. Another important step when creating your makeup looks are eyelashes. The flawless base is incredibly important, but your eyelashes are also playing a huge role in your makeup looking flawless, in your eyes being more defined. I don't skip that step. My lashes are quite long, but unfortunately they're really straight. So I need a little help to open my eyes. I'm using Surat eyelash curlers. and I am curling my lashes before the mascara. The mascara I'm going to be using was sent to me from Revita Lash Cosmetics. I didn't know what to expect when they sent me this mascara. I have not seen mascaras with a double primer for quite some time. On the jobs, these mascaras are not very practical because you have to work in 2 steps. So this mascara surprised me a lot. It has a first coat that is blue. That freaked me out at first, but then when you coat your lashes in that first coat, what I like about it is that it does not clump them together. I don't know whether it is the perfect mascara brush or the perfect formula, but on my straight, unruly lashes, that works magic. I'm coating my lashes from the very base of the lash all along until the end, and they turn blue. Usually by the time you coat the second eye, the first eye is already dry. So I will follow up with the second part of this mascara. I generally find that this mascara does not fall out throughout the day. It separates my lashes, it coats them, making them a little bit fuller, but without making them too messy. This was my little discovery last month, and I'm really rating this one. I also have a serum for the lashes from Revita Lash, which I have been using. Unfortunately, from time to time, I forgot to use it on my lashes. It kind of only works if you are consistent with the application, but I do find that they still grow. They still are much longer than they are when I do not use the serum. So you can have a look at the difference. This side is coated with a primer, which is blue color, and this side now is done. The next product I want to show you is the brow gel from Ico. The formula of this product is very lightweight. There is brown pigment, but it's not strong enough to make a mess of your brows. I like to coat my brows in the diagonal shape. I don't like my eyebrows too bushy, but I like them to be a little bit fuller than they naturally are. And if I have a residue of the product that I have coated my skin with, just with a clean synthetic brush, I can kind of go over, remove it, and also place the top lashes into the directions where I want them to be. If you find that your brow product picks up too much of the product on the brush and it's almost impossible to coat your lashes without making a huge mess, just remove an excess on the back of your hand and then apply the gel onto your brows. I find this product most convenient for daily use. It's light enough, it keeps my eyebrows in place, it's not overly pigmented, and it just simply does the job. The last product is going to be the lip gloss from Charlotte Tilbury, and this one is Peachy Plum Lip. It's very lightweight, it has a little bit of color in it, it's comfortable to use throughout the day. It has a tiny mint taste to it. So what it's supposed to do is pinch your lips a little bit to stimulate the blood flow into your lips so they appear a bit plumper than they are. I don't mind this as long as the product is not uncomfortable. I feel like this product is borderline comfortable. I can feel the pinching on my lips a little bit now, but it doesn't trouble me throughout the day. I like my lips to be dewy. I don't like any drying products on my lips unless I'm going on a night out and I'm doing super strong lip, and then I'm using the products that will be more mattifying, that will last longer and give me that super full, super strong lip. On a daily basis, just a Lucas Popo BALM does me, but since we're doing a little more, I wanted to show you this product. Powders is number one thing that will set your product and make it last longer. Besides the powders, there is also setting sprays. There are different setting sprays on the market available. I'm going to show you two of my favorite ones. First one is from Too Faced brand. This is a hangover spray. This is my holy grail that has been in my kit for many years. Expensive for what it is. It's very rare when they give you discount, but I love this product. It smells divine. It smells like coconut. It goes on the skin, sets the skin, and leaves a sheer layer of the glow on your skin. This is how I can explain what it does. This product is great for dry skin. It's great for skin prep as well. Before you're applying the makeup, you can spray your face and then you can move on and add foundation, concealer, and then spray this product again. You can use it instead of the powder if your skin is very, very dry. Now, I like to use it for extra glow throughout the day. It doesn't have shimmer, but it does have that sheer coating that makes your skin even more glowing. Let me show you. You have to shake it. So when you shake it really well, then you spray. Oh my god, it smells so good. It doesn't spray blobs. It sprays in a really nice, fine, misty way. It's very nice when the weather is warm and to refresh your makeup throughout the day if you have over-powdered. And another great product that I can recommend for setting your makeup on a dry skin is Anastasia Beverly Hills Dewy Setting Spray. That is a little bit more moist comparing to the Too Faced, but it also sets your makeup, refreshes your makeup throughout the day without making your skin feel heavy. Alright guys, this is it. This is my makeup tutorial for dry skin. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you can take few tips with you, use them, enjoy the products that I have showed you. And if you have any requests for my future videos, don't be shy, comment below and I will make sure that I create a video that will be useful for you. Thanks again and have a good day.